Okay.
Hello, everyone. My name is Tom Mraz from the Illinois Department of Commerce. Welcome to this webinar for separating employees. Four agencies are combining, as you see on the screen, to bring you information on benefits that you've already paid for. The screen shows the agencies in the order that we will cover them, and presenters will introduce themselves. This webinar is about you and, as we say, the benefits you've already paid for with your taxes, except for one benefit that your employer pays, and that's unemployment insurance, or UI. Now, let me share a little about the law that governs workforce benefits. It's called the Workforce Innovation Opportunity Act, or WIOA. If we slip into our jargon and say, WIOA, what we really mean is WIOA. Now, this law covers adults, youth, dislocated workers, and spouses of dislocated workers. But what is a dislocated worker? Well, a dislocated worker is an employee laid off through no fault of their own. You become a dislocated worker after your separation date, and then you are automatically eligible for the services described next. If you are not laid off because you leave before your separation date, your eligibility will have to be determined. In fact, now you have a window of eligibility from your separation date to your next hire date, when you can utilize all of the WIOA services, including a no-cost training grant, and more about that later. The common theme today is you're not alone facing this challenge, but you do have to connect with us. You have to make the first call. Did you know you have your own web page? We'll notice the link at the bottom of the screen. Write it down and check it out. The next presenter is your local workforce area. Next presenter, please.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, Tom. Hello, everyone. My name is Victor Bisueta. I'm a business relations specialist for the Chicago Cook Workforce Partnership. I want to welcome you today. So when we receive a company notification of a layoff, which means the companies are obligated under a certain workers number threshold to advise the state of a layoff. So there is a group of agencies that can together form the rapid response team, and they will we upon invite the company to work directly with either the personnel manager or the HR manager on site, so we can do a visit on site, or that's what we normally do, or sometimes we provide a webinar instead. So that's what we're doing here today. So a little bit about the partnership. The partnership was created in 2012. The Chicago Co-Workforce Partnership is called the partnership for short. So we are an organization that operates as the public workforce system for the city of Chicago and the entire Cook County. Here we have some additional information regarding the services that we provide, and we have two clients. Our clients are employers, and the other customer is the job seeker. So as you can see, we provide, we manage over 200 million in federal and philanthropic funds. So we have several agencies all through Cook County. We'll talk about that more in detail in a second. We have several agencies all through the city and Cook County. Our agencies, the main ones, are called American Job Centers. And here we have some information about the high demand labor market information careers. And we'll discuss that in a moment as well. So regarding the partnership, our vision is for everyone that has the opportunity to build a career, and every business has the talent to grow and compete in a global economy. So we really live and breathe this vision and mission. We really are a source of assistance for people in the entire county. So we want to help you and help businesses grow and for people to find employment and to find careers. So as I mentioned before, we have two major clients. Ones are the employers, if I start from the right. So we have business service teams that work with employers, and we assist them with the type of people and talent that they need. And the other client are the job seekers. So these are individuals, they are looking for employment, and in doing that, we have a whole comprehensive system of assistance for them. All the services are free of charge, as we are the workforce system for Cook County and Chicago. So for the job seekers, we assist them in providing them what they need, which can be something as a resume creation, or we can do job readiness, career coaching, and including training. So we'll discuss that information more in detail in the upcoming slides. So we provide assistance in training and in careers regarding what the region labor market information is. So these are the high growth careers in demand in the area: business and professional services, healthcare, retail, culinary and hospitality, information technology, manufacturing, transportation, distribution, and logistics. And we recently added construction to the labor market careers. So what is the rapid response services? So we provide these services for people that are dislocated workers, and a dislocated workers is someone who get laid off by no fault of their own. So when the company does mass laid off and laid off their employees, it triggers what is called a rapid response, which include a team of different agencies. So we can provide resources for people who are facing layoff. And again, a dislocated worker is somebody who has been laid off by no fault of their own. There's many reasons of this: company closure or reorganization, resulting in reduction of force or mass layoff. The company is mandated when a certain number of people gets laid off to submit a warn notice, and then that's when it activate the rapid response team to come on site, or in this case, to do a webinar to provide the resources that we have for you. And then WIOA, dislocated worker, which WIOA stands for the Workforce Innovation and Opportunity Act, provides funding for services that can assist you with the transition from being laid off to find another employment. And then everything in between, we'll talk about what are some of these services that you can access by being a dislocated worker. So the Workforce Innovation and Opportunity Act is a federal program that provides assistance for people in Cook County. So this program is not only here in this county, this is actually a national program that is all through the United States, through the Department of Labor. So if you live in a different county that is not Cook, you can access to similar or the same services in the county where you live. Because you're being laid off by a company located here in Cook, even if you live in a different county, you can access the services here. Now the funds are distributed to what we call the American Job Center. And then we have 10 American Job Centers in Cook County, 5 in the city of Chicago, and 5 outside the city. And then we all provide reemployment preparation, which includes, can include support, things like support services, which can vary from, let's say if you need a gas car or a bus pass, it can provide that. It can provide career coaching. We can provide assistance in creating your resume. We can provide assistance in your career planning, and as I mentioned, training, which is a major component of the WIOA system. So you can get back to the workforce. And as is mentioned here, all these services are provided free of charge. Everything is already paid by the taxes that everyone pays. So what will be the next step? One of the important things that it was mentioned at the beginning of the presentation by Tam is that you have to do the first step and reach out to us. Soon I will be presenting a website where you'll be able to locate one of the 10 American Job Centers, the ones that is closest to your place. So you can call and find out when we'll be doing the next orientation session. So one of the most important things is that you reach out to us and then you tell us that you want to access these services. So I'll show you the website in a moment where you can find that information. So again, the first step is for you to reach out to us through one of the 10 American Job Centers and find out when is the next orientation session. One important document that you will need to bring, as is mentioned here, is the separation letter, which is a document that will be provided. If it has not been provided already by the company, it will be provided to you shortly. So what are some of the services that someone can access through the WIOA system? So in an American Job Centers, we have services that are available to everyone. You don't need to be a dislocated worker. Anybody can come in to one of our agencies and access these services. And those services are a free resource room, which includes computers with internet access. We have printers, we got fax machines, we got phones. So all these services are available to everyone. So you can find out which location is closer to you, and then you can stop at any time on those American Job Centers. Now, some other services that are provided to everyone are some workshops and some very basic training. Now, services that are available to the WIOA participants, which you qualify by being a dislocated worker, include very comprehensive services. So one of those are career coaching, one-on-one, they can create to a career specialist and individual employment planning goals, which can include, let's say, just assistance with updating your resume, and then setting you up for interviews. If you need assistance with interview skills, you can attend one of our job readiness workshops that can prepare you for job interviews. Now, if you need additional services such as training, training is a big component of the services that we all can provide. And then that includes training on the 7 sectors that we mentioned before, are listed here on these slides as well, and then are also listed on the website that we'll discuss in a moment. So the training, the way that it works is by being a dislocated worker and a WIOA participant, you can access training at different layers. So the first layer can access $3,000 in training. The second layer is 5,000, and the third layer is 8,000. So take a look at this great opportunity. This is for some industry certifications or for some training that can assist you and will help you in finding employment in that area. The only requirement is that once you complete the training, that you will find employment in the area that you received the training. And then we assist you along the way once you become a WIO participant. We will definitely work with you and then assist you along the way and making sure that you obtain the career that you want to obtain. The website, a great website that we have is Illinois WorkNet. On this website, you will see that you will have access to a lot of resources that you can definitely log in at any time. It's accessible 24/7, and then it will be general resources for everyone. So interview skills. Uh, there is also a career link on this website that if you're looking for some jobs positions, you'll be able to look in here for some careers or for some job opportunities in the area that you are interested in. This comprehensive website includes a lot of different tools. Here you will find the American Job Centers. Here you will find information specific to your page. On this website, you will find all the resources that you need regarding WIOA. So here, continuing on this website, as I mentioned before, you will see you can search for the American Job Centers that is closest to you. You can filter the information by many different criteria. You can just enter your zip code and it will show you the closest American Job Centers, or you can do it by county, or you can do it by layoff worker services. And then we have created a page in Illinois WorkNet dedicated to your company. You will see here, and the link was provided at the beginning of the presentation as well, but there is a page for Dayton Superior. So when you go on Illinois WorkNet, you can actually search for this Dayton Superior Corporation layoff worker assistant page. And then here, you will find the same information that we're providing to you now. It will be stored here on this page, and it will have a layoff package information folder, as you can see here, so you can access and print the information that you need for Illinois WorkNet. So once again, the partnership, the workforce system is here to assist you. You can reach out to us. Here is our main website and phone number. There is some other links for social media as well. We are here to assist you. You are not alone. You can definitely reach out to us. Please reach out to us, and then we'll be able to assist you with your employment needs. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Jose Mendez. I'm a representative with the U.S. Department of Labor. Our office is called the Employee Benefit Security Administration. And as a government agency, we are responsible for enforcing the laws that apply to private sector employers. When a company decides to create benefits, benefits like your health insurance, uh, life insurance policies, dental plans, vision plans, retirement benefits, basically any type of benefit that you pay as an employee, we as a government agency, we oversee the laws and the company must follow our guidelines. So now that you're going to be losing your employment, we want to make sure that you understand the different options and how to continue medical benefits. So we want to make sure that you and your family is aware of the different options to continue benefits. And we're going to be discussing the different requirements of the laws that we oversee. So the Department of Labor, we enforce the law that is called ERISA, the Employee Retirement Income Security Act. That's the law that we oversee and gives authority to the Department of Labor with regards to private sector employers. So the different options to carry health benefits, we're going to discuss them. One is going to be your special enrollment through HIPAA, the options for COBRA, the marketplace, and different programs through the state Department of Insurance. The easiest way for a family to carry health insurance, it is if the spouse of an employee is working for another company. HIPAA, special enrollment, allows an employee to transfer health insurance benefits from one employer to the spouse's employer. In this case, if this applies to you and if your spouse is currently working for another company and they have medical benefits, the law allows you 30 days to request what is called the HIPAA special enrollment. Basically, you will have your spouse contact the HR department. The HR department is going to give the documents to sign for the medical benefits, okay? And once you complete the documents, submit the documents to the HR department, your medical coverage under the new plan will be effective the first of the following month. Just let me give you an example. Let's say that your regular benefits through Dayton Superior will be ending, let's say, for example, at the end of April. If your spouse notifies his company or her company, they can request the HIPAA special enrollment, sign the forms, complete the forms, return them to the HR. The medical coverage will be effective May 1st. That's the easiest way to carry health insurance if this option applies to you as a member, as an employee. The second option is going to be through COBRA. COBRA basically is the law that allows to keep your medical benefits that you have with Dayton Superior. From the time that you lose your medical coverage, Dayton will be sending a COBRA package. So just to make sure that before you leave employment, talk to your HR department and just verify that they have the most recent contact information and mailing information, because they're going to be sending this notice to your home address. So in the case of someone needing medical insurance, you can elect pay the premium and continue benefits under COBRA for up to 18 months. So when we talk about COBRA, this type of coverage includes your medical, your dental, and your vision plans, okay? So what happens when you lose your employment? Like I said, company is gonna mail you the COBRA package. You as a participant, you're gonna be entitled to continue benefits for 18 months. There's other qualifying events to extend coverage, but to keep it simple, 18 months will be the base period. When it comes to premium, the participant pays 102% of the premium. This could be a little bit expensive, but for the person that really needs medical insurance, it is a lot better to pay 1 or 2 months of COBRA, receive the medical treatment that the employee needs, than being responsible of going to the hospital for 1 or 2 days and then pay 100% of the premiums or the bills. What's going to happen is that from the time of your layoff or the time that you lose your medical benefits, legally, the company has 44 days to provide that COBRA notice. From the time that is postmarked on the envelope, or from the time that you received a notice, you have 60 days to elect the coverage. And from that election time frame, you will have 45 days to make your initial payment. Let's provide an example. So let's say that your benefits are going to be ending at the end of, in this case, the end of March. Then the company, you take another month to elect the coverage and another month to pay the premium. Now, technically, you have to pay 3 months of premiums in order for the company to reinstate the benefits. Any medical claims that you incur after your layoff date, if you elect and pay the premium, the insurance company is going to reinstate proactive, so they're going to be reviewing and paying the claims accordingly. Mhm. Uh, Cobra, it is just an option. Uh, and like I said, it is a little bit expensive, but it is necessary for the people that really need medical treatment. Uh, the third option will be through the marketplace, the law that President Obama signed back in 2010 that allows people to receive a medical policy. Obviously, during this time, you're laid off, your unemployment benefit is not going to be enough to cover your mortgage payment, the rent, pay the utilities, bring food to the table. So the law was designed to give you a medical policy based on your current income. So if you're just receiving unemployment, you're going to find uh, an insurance policy that is very affordable to you. In this type of cases, the best thing to do is to contact directly the marketplace. The phone number to the marketplace, it is 1-800-318-2596. Okay. If you have any questions, obviously we're giving you so much information. Please don't memorize this information. Just reach out to us. Uh, you can give us a call. Our number, it is 866-444-3272. And in the marketplace, also you can apply for insurance through the Illinois All Kids if you have dependents under the age of 18, or you may qualify to receive also benefits under Medicaid. So in these options, you have different options to carry health insurance for you and your family. With the marketplace, from the time that you lose your employment, you have 60 days to elect coverage. So just remember, if you're looking for options, the sooner that you do it, the better. So you can just contact the marketplace. The representative should be able to take your information, talk to you, and give you the different policies available that you qualify for. And this is the other programs that you can qualify. It is the CHIP program for all kids and Medicaid. When it comes to retirement planning, the Department of Labor, obviously, we want to make sure people understand the consequences of receiving your retirement money. Obviously, your 401k, your retirement is designed to give you income uh, during your retirement age. So if it is not an emergency situation, I always recommend people to look at different options. Obviously, if it is an emergency, then you have something to go by. But what I want to make sure is that you understand the consequences of taking your money with regards to your 401k or retirement account. So what happens? If you decide to take your money from your 401k account, automatically your financial institution, they're going to take about 20% for your federal taxes. Okay. Uh, Also, at the end of the year, if you're below the age of 59 and a half, there is going to be a 10% penalty that the IRS is going to apply. Plus, you will have to pay state taxes. So the law allows you to keep the money in the retirement account if you have more than $5,000. You can keep the money where it is. You can just contact the financial institution and give advice on how you would like to have your money invested, depending on the risk that you would like on your account. The different options is that you can roll over the money to an IRA account, or if you find a new employer, you may want to do what is called the rollover into your new employer's retirement account. Obviously, like we discussed, we have so much information, and I just want to make sure that if you have any questions, you can give us a call. We are public servants and we work for you. So please feel free, give us a call, and we'll be more than happy to help you out. Our phone number, it is 866-444-3272. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Annette Marzell. I'm from the Illinois Department of Employment Security, and I'm going to talk to you now about unemployment insurance benefits. Unemployment insurance is a federally funded state-administered program designed to provide financial assistance during periods of unemployment or underemployment. Underemployment means you're working less than full-time because full-time work is not available, and your earnings fall below a certain level determined at the time you file your claim. Unemployment insurance taxes are paid by employers, not workers. The Illinois Department of Employment Security, known as IDES from this point forward, collects those taxes from employers and distributes the funds to eligible Illinois workers as unemployment insurance benefits. To be eligible for unemployment insurance benefits, you must be involuntarily unemployed or underemployed. You may be disqualified if you quit your job voluntarily without good cause attributable to the employer, or discharged for misconduct in connection with your work, or discharged for felony or theft in connection with your work. You must have earned at least $1,600 during the base period, which is a recent 12-month period broken into 4 quarters, and at least $440 in separate quarters within that base period. Please refer to the pamphlet, What Every Worker Should Know About Unemployment Insurance, for your reference. Unemployment insurance benefits are not a replacement for your salary, but a bridge to get you from one job to the next. Your claim is active for a 1-year period, but within that year, the maximum number of weeks you are able to be paid unemployment insurance benefits is 26. Right now, the minimum weekly benefit amount for the state of Illinois for an individual is $51, and the maximum amount is $484. You are allowed 1 dependent. It can either be a non-working spouse or a child under 18. If your dependent is a non-working spouse, the maximum weekly benefit is $577, and if your dependent is a child under 18, the maximum benefit amount is $669. Make sure to file your claim within the first week after becoming unemployed. There are 3 ways to file. The easiest is online at www.ides.illinois.gov. The website is normally available anytime. However, please check the website for any changes. You can also file by phone. The claimant call center number is 800-244-5621 and is available between 8:30 a.m. and 5 p.m. You can normally file at a local IDS office, although the offices are closed on holidays and when there are special and unusual circumstances. The offices are closed now because of the COVID-19 pandemic, so please check the IDS website for updated information.
Annette, Tom, the number is 5631, right?
Five, 631. Yes, correct. 5631. It's on the IDS website, correct. Filing your claim on ids.illinois.gov. When filing on the website, click on the left where it says File a UI Claim Online. Read the top 10 things you should know about unemployment insurance. Click on File Your Claim Online. Follow the steps for username and password creation or retrieval. Please pay attention to the directions provided on the IDS website, as under the current circumstances, changes may occur. It is best to gather the following information before you attempt to file your claim: your Social Security number and name as it appears on your Social Security card, your driver's license or state ID. If you are not a United States citizen, your alien registration information, the name, address, phone number, employment dates, and separation reason for all employers you have worked for in the last 18 months. Information on any pension or retirement payments you are receiving. This does not include Social Security benefits. Providing banking information if you would like to receive payments via direct deposit rather than the automatically issued debit card. If you are claiming a spouse, you must provide name, spouse's Social Security number, and employment status. If you are claiming a child, you must provide name, date of birth, and Social Security number for that child. Remember, you can only claim one dependent, so it will either be a non-working spouse or a dependent child. You will also have the choice of having federal and state taxes withheld from your weekly benefit amount. You will pay the tax either way, now or at the end of the year when you file your taxes. Withholding is preset at 10% for the federal tax and 4.95% for state. You can refer to the IDS pamphlet, I Filed My Claim, What Happens Now, for detailed information. There are 4 components after you file that I will go over in detail in the following slides. They are registering and creating or uploading a resume in Illinois Job Link, receiving and reviewing the UI finding letter that will come in the mail in 7 to 10 days, recording your work search, and certifying every 2 weeks. You can refer to the Employee Registration Services document for information on Illinois Job Link. Well, I will just preview some of the pertinent information. Every UI benefit recipient must register with Illinois Job Link. Illinois Job Link is an internet-based job search resource where employers can post jobs and job seekers can post resumes and search for jobs. If you already have an account in Illinois Job Link from a previous claim, you can log in with your username and password or follow the steps on the website to retrieve your username and reset your password. If you're going to create your own account, make sure you enter your Social Security number to prohibit the creation of duplicate accounts. Oftentimes, if it is your first time filing an unemployment claim, the system will automatically create an account for you in Illinois Job Link and assign you a username. Once you're into your Illinois Job Link account, you can create a resume using the website's tools or upload a resume in Word format. The website will not upload PDF format. The normal rules for UI benefits are that failure to complete your registration and activate a resume in Illinois JobLink may delay or possibly stop your unemployment insurance benefits. You can create job searches in Illinois JobLink using job title, location, and miles from location you are willing to accept employment. You can refine your search by using filters such as date posted, city, wage, education, etc. You can save and label your searches for later reference. Illinois JobLink will record the jobs you are looking at, which is important for your work search record. The benefits of using Illinois JobLink: it's of no cost to you. Employers can find your resume based on keywords. You can access the website 24/7. Most importantly, it will record your work search when you are logged into your account. You must keep a work search record. You must keep a log of weekly work searches. You must keep this record for 53 weeks after your claim ends in case you are ever asked to produce it. When logged into your Illinois JobLink account, the jobs you have looked at will be recorded in your work search record on the website. Otherwise, you must write your work search on the State of Illinois Work Search Record form, which can be found on the IDS website under the Individual tab and the Forms and Publication tab. Your UI finding letter. Once you have filed your claim, you will receive by mail a UI finding letter in 7 to 10 days. Please make sure you review this letter carefully. The finding letter will inform you of your base period wages, your benefit year, which is 52 weeks, but remember, you're only entitled to 26 weeks of benefits, your maximum benefit amount, and your weekly benefit amount. The letter also indicates your payment type, either debit card or direct deposit. Remember, debit cards are automatically issued even if you set up direct deposit when filing. Just make sure the funds are directly deposited correctly and keep the card in a safe place if not utilizing it. If you are going to use the debit card for payment, you must activate it first. The finding letter also informs you of your first certification date and the day of week that will be your designated day to certify. You will certify the first time on the date designated on your UI finding letter. It will be a Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. You will certify every 2 weeks from that day forward on your designated day of the week. If you miss your day, Thursday and Friday are makeup days for that week. Normally, the first week of your 26 weeks is considered a waiting week and you are not paid for that week. However, with the COVID-19 pandemic, things are changing rapidly, so please continue to monitor the IDS website. The pamphlet, I File My Claim, What Happens Now, lists the certification questions you will be asked. If you do earn some wages in the week for which you are certifying, you must report the gross wages the week you earn them, not when you get paid. The easiest way to certify is using the idsillinois.gov website. Select unemployment insurance and then certify for benefits. Or you can certify by phone via teleserve. The number is 312-338-4337. The first time you call, you will be prompted to create a PIN. Remember the PIN as you will need it every time you call to certify. The number for claimant services is 800-244-5631 if you have an issue. Once you certify, electronic payments are usually available in 2 to 3 business days. Every time you certify, you must meet the eligibility requirements. You must be still involuntarily unemployed or underemployed. You must be able, available, and actively seeking work. Benefits are not paid for any period in which you are on vacation or for any days you are unable to work, for example, because of an illness, family obligations, or lack of transportation. You must certify every 2 weeks. If you can get part-time work while searching for that full-time employment opportunity, you can still receive unemployment insurance benefits, though they may be partial benefits. You must report gross wages the week you earn them when you certify. You can earn up to half of your individual weekly benefit amount without it affecting that benefit amount. Earnings over 50% of your weekly individual amount, but less than your full amount, are deducted from that weekly benefit, and you will receive a partial amount. Dependent amounts are not included in these calculations. Some final thoughts and things for you to remember. Check your mail and open all correspondence immediately from IDES. Most correspondence is done through the mail. Pay close attention to the information on the UI finding letter. Don't forget to certify every 2 weeks. Keep a work search record for every week you're unemployed and save it for 53 weeks after your claim ends. Utilize Illinois Job Link as one of your job search tools. Make sure your account is active and your resume is complete. Most importantly, monitor information on the IDS website during these unprecedented times. Thank you.
And that, you know, one of the things I really like about Illinois Job Link is that the employers don't have to pay to put their jobs on Illinois Job Link. They can do so with no charge.
That's correct. There is no cost to employers, there is no cost to job seekers, and the Illinois Job Link is filled with plenty of opportunities and plenty of job seekers looking for those opportunities.
And I've heard it has more jobs on it than some of the major job sites put together.
Correct. We worked specifically with some employers in Illinois directly who work with our business service reps and post jobs on there. So definitely a great tool for job seekers to use.
Well, and I also like the fact that it uses the push technology to send the jobs to the job seekers and send the job seekers information to the employers. Well, let me just wrap things up by saying to the people who have been kind enough to join us, thanks. And we look forward to serving you.